Good morning students. Today we are going to see the cube root of a number. So, if b is a cube number such that b equal to a cube, b is a cube number such that b equal to a cube, then this a is called to be a cube root of a number. Then a is called to be a cube root of a number. So, listen to the statement once again. B is a cube number. If we take b is a cube number such that b equal to a cube, then this a is called to be the cube root of a number. So, if you want to know the value of the a, you have to take cube root. You have to take the cube root. So, I need only a. So, I am taking cube root for this b. So, what is cube root symbol? That is, if it is square root, you can simply put this symbol. But if it is cube, you have to mention it as a 3. Then for example, so how can you write 8? So 8 can be represented as 2 times 4, again 2 times 2. So how many 2s are 8? 2 power 3 is equal to 8. So 8 can be represented as 2 cube. Now you are going to find cube root for this 8. So that means 2 to the power 3 cube root. So this cube root can be represented as this. This 8 can be represented as 2 cube. 8 can be represented as 2 cube. So if it is squared, you can cancel this root and square. So if it is cube root, you can cancel this cube root and cube value. So what are the remaining term? The remaining only value is 2. So the cube root of 8 is 2. Can you understand? So, if you want to know the value of the 8 in the form of cube is 2 to the power 3. If you wrote 2 3 times, you will get value as 8. 2 into 2, 4. 4 2s are 8. Now, we are going to find the cube root for this 8. So, cube root of 8 can be represented as, what is 8? 8 is 2 cube. So, cube root of 2 cube. This cube root and cube will be cancelled. So, remaining term is 2. So, cube root of 8 is 2. So, you can remind this one. So, that is what? Cube root of a cube. That means cube root and cube will be cancelled. Remaining term a. As from this one. Then, if it is any two numbers, that is a and b, if you are going to product that value, the cubed root of a into b, which is equal to cubed root of a into cubed root of b. So if you are having 2 squared into 3 squared, how can you split and write this value? You are going to split that as square root of 2 and also square root of 3. Then the square and square root will be cancelled, square and square root will be cancelled. So like a similar way for cube root also you can split and write the product. So the cube root of a cube is a and cube root of a cross b is cube root of a into cube root of b. Then cube root of a negative number is always negative, but square root of a negative number cannot be negative. So for example, if you are going to multiply 2 terms of minus 2. So minus into minus plus 2 2s are 4. But if it is cubed root, you are going to multiply with another 1 2. So this plus into minus 4 into 2 is 8. But cubed root of a negative number is always negative 1. So the general form is cube root of negative a. That negative can be represented at outside. Then the cube root of a can be written. So the cube root of minus a can be written as minus you have to take outside, because from this example you will know the cube root of a number is always negative. Negative number is always negative. So if you are taking 3 negative numbers, your result will always be a negative number. So from this statement we can write that minus a the cubed root, which is equal to minus of cubed root. Then how can you write this? Minus 5 whole power 3. That means you have to write that minus 5 3 times. So minus 5 into 5. And again you are having another word negative value. So plus into minus is minus. 5 5s are 25, remaining 2. 2 5s are 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. So your result is minus 5 whole power 3, which is equal to minus 125. Then they are asking to find the cubed root for this value, that is minus 125, cubed root of minus 125. So from this we can say which is equal to this one only. So you can represent for this minus 125, we can represent this one. So this cubed root will be remains as it is. This cubed root will be remains as it is. Instead of this minus 125, instead of this minus 125, we can write this one minus 5 cube. So this cube term and cube root will be cancelled. This cube term and cube root will be cancelled. Again you get the result as minus 5. So the value of cube root of minus 125, which is equal to minus 5. So what is the statement? Cube root of negative number is always negative. So now we are going to find the cube of the number only first. So minus 5 the whole cube, which is equal to minus 1. Cube of the number also, yeah, negative number is always negative. The same way the cubed root. Now we are going to find the cubed root for a negative number. The negative number always remains negative. Then for rational number. First we are seeing for the positive value and negative value. At last we are going to see the rational number. So rational number means it is in the form of a by b. So the cubed root of a by b. This cubed root is for both numerator as well as denominator. So you can do split and write. So if it is squared, 2 squared by 3 squared means we can split and write that as a square root of 2 square and square root of 3 square. So like the similar way for cubed root also you can split and write the values. So 3 by 4 whole cube. So how can you represent this 3 by 4? This 3 by 4 into 3 times. So 3 by 4 into 3 by 4 into 3 by 4. So what is the value? 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. So 4 4s are 16. 16 into 4 is 64. So otherwise you can write this as a apply and write 3 cube by 4 cube. Either you can write like this or else you can write the full form of 3 cube. 3 cube is multiples of 3 times. 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Like the similar way 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. So now they are asking you to find out the cubed root for this 27 by 64. That means, so you can write this as a 3 by 4 whole cube. So instead of this 27 by 64, we can write this question. That is what? Cubed root of, instead of this 27 by 64, we can write 3 by 4 the whole cube. So this cubed root and cube value gets cancelled. What are the remaining terms? The remaining value is 3 by 4. So cubed root of 27 by 64, which is equal to 3 by 4. So what are the things we have learned here? Cubed root of a number. That means if you want to find any cubed root value means you can use this result. Then two note will be there. So that is what? If you need a value of a, how can this value of a will be comes from the cubed root of a cube. That means cube and cubed root will be cancelled. Remaining value must be your answer. That is, again second notice, the cubed root of a cross b, which is equal to cubed root of a into cubed root of b. So here the cube root of a negative number is always a negative. That is cube root of minus a, which is equal to minus cube root of a. At last rational number. Cube root of a by b. That cube root is for both numerator as well as denominator, which is equal to cube root of a divided by cube root of b. Our next topic is perfect cube. A number is a perfect cube, if assume the prime factorization of a number, each prime factors appears thrice. So listen. So check the number. This number ends in even. So you can choose a 2 table. So you can divide using the prime factorization method. You can divide it with a 2 table. So how many 2s are 2? 1 2s are 2. So 7 ones comes in a 2 table. 6 will comes in a 2 table. So 6 3 times. So remaining value 1. That means we can read it as a 14. 14 how much times? 7 2s are 14. So remaining value is 4. So 4 2 times. Then again it is ends with an even number. So even number means you can divide it with the 2 table. So 1 won't come. So you can take the 2 terms 13. So 13 also not comes in the 2 table. But 12 comes in the 2 table. How many times? 6 times. So remaining 1. So 17 won't come in the 2 table. 16 as 8 times. Then you can use another one more is remaining 1. So 12 is 6 times. So it is also ends in an even number. So you can divide it with the 2 table. 3 2s are 6, 4 2s are 8 and 3 2s are 6. So now check this number. It won't appear in a 2 table. So it is not an even number. So we cannot use it with the 2 table. So you can use any of the other table. If you put 3 table, so check. 1 3s are 3, 1 3s are 3, remaining 13. 13 one comes in a 2 table. We can't put remainder there. So 3 table is not okay. So if it is even only, we can proceed with the 4 table. So 4 table also not possible. And check the 5 table. If the number ends with a 5 only, we can use the 5 table. Then 6 even number only it is possible for 6. Then we can check with the 7 table. So 7 table, the first number is 28. 28, 7 4s are 28. So remaining 6, 63 comes as 9 10. So we can proceed with the 7 table. So 28 4 times. So 28 4 times. Remaining 6, 63 9 times. So again you can check 49 is an odd number. So it is a square of which number? Yes, very good. It is a square of 7. So 7 into 7 is 49. Now write this term 2 7 4 4 as the prime factors of 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 into 7 into 7. So 7 into 7 into 7. Then we can write this as a 2 cube into 7 cube. So now check. If you want to say it is a perfect cube, what is the statement? A number is a perfect cube if its prime factorization of a number, each prime factor appears thrice. So we can check. Yes, it is appear thrice only. So we can call this number, that is 2744 is a perfect cube. So if it is not occurs thrice, that means you can get the result as 2 squared into 7 cube. So only 7 appears 3 times, but 2 appears only 2 times. If you got any answer like this, you can say it is not a perfect cube. If you want to say it is a perfect cube, the prime factors must appear thrice. Thrice means 3 times. Must be appear 3 times. So 2 also want to appear in 3 times and 7 also wants to be appearing 3 times. Then only we can call this as a perfect cube. So next one is evaluate cubed root of 512 divided by 3375. So as per here, so check the last unit place. If it is even, we can proceed with the even. So 512 also a even number. So you can proceed with the 2 table. So 5 won't come, 4 comes as 2 times, remaining 1. That is 11. 11 comes in 2 table. 10 5 times. So remaining one is 12. So 12 comes as a 6 times. So this 6 is also an even number, so we can proceed with the 2 table. 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4, and remaining 1. 8 times. So 8 also an even number, so we can do one more time. 6 times and 4 times. So again we can divide it with the 2 table because 4 is also an even number. So 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4. So then 2 is also an even number, so we can proceed in a 2 table itself. 1 2 is 2, remaining 2. 12 how many times? 6 times. Then again divide it with the 2 table. So 2 table means 8 times. Then 8 comes in the 2 table as 4 times. 4 comes in the 2 table as 2 times. So how can you write this 512? So this 512 can be represented as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So hold in 2 only. So you can add how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 times. So you can write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at last 9. So 9 2s are, will get the 512. So if you want to say it as a perfect cube, you have to write the term into the power 3. That means the value thrice. So what is the result here? 2 as 3 times, and again you take another 3 into 2 cube and another 3 into 2 cube. You can write like this. Then find the value of this. So if a number ends with 5, you can divide it with the 5 table. So divide it in the 5 table. So 33 won't come in the 5 table. 30 as 6 times. So remaining 3. 35 as 7 times. So remaining 2. 25 as 5 times. So again a number ends with 5. So we can proceed again with the 5 table. 1 5s are 5, remaining 1. 17 won't come. 15 as 3 times. Then again 2. So that is also 5 times. Then move on to another one more time. So 5 won't. It's end with 5. So we can again proceed with which table? We can proceed with the 5 table as 2 times. Remaining 3. 7. So 27 won't comes in a 5 table because that is a odd number, not ends with the 5. So 27 it comes in a 3 table. So 3 into 9 is 27. Then 9 also comes in a 3 table. So how can you write? 3 into 3. So you can write the factors of this. So 3375 which is equal to, so 5 as 3 times. 5 into 5 into 5. Then 3 as 3 times. 3 into 3 into 3. So then write 5 as 3 times means how can you mention it? You can mention it as a 5 to the power 3 and also 3 to the power 3. So now substitute here. We want to evaluate the result. So cubed root of 512 divided by 3375 which is equal to, you can write the result. So you have to mention this cubed root also. So cubed root of, write the value 2 cube into 2 cube into 2 cube divided by 5 cube into 3 cube. We have already learned the result as, so since we know cubed root of a by b can be represented as cubed root of a divided by cubed root of b. So you can split and write the root. And also for multiplication also we can split and write the root. So the result is cubed root of 2 cube into cubed root of 2 cube into cubed root of 2 cube divided by, so again in denominator also you can split and write cubed root of 5 cube into cubed root of 3 cube. So this cubed root and cube will be cancelled, this cubed root cube will be cancelled, this cubed root cube will be cancelled. Similar way in denominator also cubed root cube cubed root cube. So what are the remaining value I am writing here? So remaining values are 2 into 2 into 2 divided by 5 into 3. So our result is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 divided by 5 3s are 15. So if you take cubed root for the 512 divided by 3300 something means your result will be 8 by 50. As per simply we can say, so you know already the cube values for each and every term. So 8 cube is 512 and 15 cube is 3374. Without calculation also you can easily say when you recall the cube number. Okay. So students, please learn square root from 1 to 20, also cube numbers from 1 to 20. It will be helpful for you while you solving this result. Example number 9. Three numbers are in a ratio 1:3:4. If the sum of their cubes is 2484, find the three numbers. So they have simply given a ratio only. We have to find that numbers. What are the numbers? And if you sum up the three values cube, you will get a result as 2484. So we don't know. Let us take that numbers B. What are the numbers? Using the ratio. So first one is simply 1. So we may take that as an x. Second one is 3. 3 times of that number 3x. Next ratio is 4. 4 times of that number is 4x. The cube of these numbers will be. How can you write the cube? For example, if it is 2, you can write that as a 2 cube. So if it is x, you can make a x cube. Then 3x whole cube. Not only for the x, for numerical term also you should take the cube. So 3x the whole cube, comma 4x the whole cube. Next, from the statement, if the sum of their cubes is 2484, that means you have to add those values which their sum is 2484. So x cube can be simply written as, so this can be rewritten as 3 cube x cube, because the cube is for both 3 as well as the x. So 3 cube x cube. Here 4 cube x cube, which is equal to 2484. Next, write x cube as it is. So what is 3 cube? 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. So 27 x cube plus. So what is 4 cube? 4 4s are 16. 16 into 4 is 64. So 64 x cube, which is equal to 2484. Now listen, each and every term in the form of x cube. So we may take x cube outside. The coefficients will be. So x cube coefficient is 1. So we may write 1 plus 27 plus 64. So add those values. If you are adding these values, you will get a result as. So what may be your result? So 65, then 85 and 92. So 92 x cube, which is equal to 2484. So now I am going to find the value for x cube. So this is in the form of multiplication. Multiplication goes to another side as a division. So 2484 divided by 92. So you can cancel it in the 2 table. So cancelling the 2 table, it turns as 46. So it will be 1, 2, 4, 2. Then again cancel it with the 2 table. 23. You can cancel it with the 2 table. 6, 2, 1. Now check, both comes in same table. So 23 is the prime number. So your number ends with 3 and your number ends with 1. So 3 into which number turns as 1? 3 into 7. So multiply and check. 23 into 7. So 7 3s are 21, balance 2. Which is not comes. So you can take 17. If it comes 17 also, it comes. So you can do it with the 27. 27 means 7 7 into 3 is 21, balance 2, 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 1, that is 161. So I am writing here 161. 6, 2 into 2, 4. 1, 12, balance 1, 6, 621. So 621 divides 23 means you have to multiply 23 into 27. If you multiply it with 23 into 27 turns into 621. So x cube which is equal to 27. So how can you change this 27 as cube? 3 times 9, again 3 times 9. So 27 can be represented with the factor of 3 cube. So x cube which is equal to 3 cube. We need only the value of x. So take cube root on both sides. So this cube root and this cube root and cube will be cancelled. Remaining terms are x equal to 3. So we just find only one value of x, but we need 3 numbers, x, 3x, 4x. So you have to substitute here. X is 3 and 3 into 3 is 9. 4 into 3 is 12. So your numbers will be 3, 9, 12. They are asking you to find the 3 numbers. So the numbers will be 3, 9, 12. So look at once again. The 3 numbers are in the ratio. They are given the numbers in the ratio. So you have to take that number as x, 3 times of x and 4 times of x. So and one more statement is given. Sum of the cube is 2484. So you have to take cube for each and every term, and you have to sum means you have to add. So the result will be x cube plus 3x the whole cube plus 4x cube, which is equal to 2484. From solving these values, you will get the result as x cube equal to 27. So for what value you will get 27? 3 cube is 27. So we need only x values to take cube root on both sides. The result will be 3. So if one of the number is 3, what are the other 2 numbers? You have to substitute here. X which is equal to 3, 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12. Next move on to the property. So numbers property. So the cube number ends with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So number ends with 0 to 9. What is their cube root value will answer. So if the number ends with 0, its cube root also ends with 0. If a number ends with 1, its cube root also ends with 1. So you can check with the result. So how can you represent this 0 cube? 0 cube as 0 into 0 into 0. That means if you are taking the cube root for this 0, the cube root and 0 will be cancelled. The remaining value will be 0. Likewise, if you are taking 1 cube, that is cube root of 1 cube now, this cube and cube root will be cancelled. So the result will be 1. The cube root of for this 1 is what? The result also 1. Then for 2. So what is the value of 2 cube? The value of 2 cube is 8. So if your cube number is 2, its cube root will be 8. Or else you can check with this. So if you are finding cube root for this value, how can you write this 1? So if you want to find cube root for this 8, how can you represent this number? 8 is 2 cube. So cube root of 2 cube. So cancelling those values, you will get the result as 2. The number is 8, its value is 2. So likewise, the difference will change. So if you want to find at 8 cube is 512. If your number is 8, its value will be 2. Or else if your number is 512, its cube root will be 8. Likewise, you can change and write. So for 3, 7. 3 cube is 27. If you are finding cube root for this 27, now we are going to find the cube root for this 27 means, how can you represent this 27? 27 in the form of 3 cube. So cube the root of 3 cube. This 3 and cube root will be cancelled. The remaining value is 3. If the number ends with 7, its cube root value will be 3. If the number is, you want to find the cube root for this value means, so 347 is 7th cube. So you have to mention here the cube root of 3 instead of this 343. You have to mention 7 cube. So this cube and cube root will be cancelled. The result will be 7. So if your number is 0, its cube root value will be 0. If your number is 1, its cube root value will be 1. If number is 2, its cube root value will be 8. So like this you can check. So already have wrote here. And for 4, the same 4 will come. For 5, 5 will come. For 6, 6. For 7 the result is 3. And for 8 for the result is 2. And for 9 the result will be 9. For these numbers only the result will be changed. What are the numbers? 2, 3, 7, 8. 2 is the reverse order of 8 and 8 is the reverse order of 2. And 3 is the reverse order of 7. So these 4 numbers will be interchanged. Other numbers will be as a result as same. So you can find some more activities using this number, and also don't forget to revise the square root values and cube root values from 1 to 20. So it will be helpful in all ways. So classwork must be written neatly and draw lines after each and every problem. Submit in our school as soon as possible. So thank you students.